There has been a recent uptick in traffic fatalities here in Tucson. But while the numbers seem high overall, the numbers are actually down. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo is live with the latest. Lupita.
This time last year here on Tucson roads, there were a total of 40 traffic fatalities. The latest numbers show there are 38 now.
Still high numbers. What we have noticed that has been an increase is the vehicle-on-vehicle fatalities.
So far this year, there have been 15 people who've died in car crashes. Lieutenant Lauren Petty heads the traffic division.
So what we're seeing is aggressive driving along with speeding. Some of the accidents that we're seeing at collisions have to do with left-hand turns after the light has cycled.
So they're wanting to educate the public to follow traffic signals and not to run red lights to prevent people dying at the hands of other drivers.
A mother's grief is never going to heal.
Christine Simpson's 25-year-old son, Michael Perkins, was killed 2 years ago. He was in the hospital for 4 days. Police say this Hyundai Elantra was speeding and crashed into her son's car. 2 people were seen inside the vehicle as it left the scene.
He never regained consciousness, but just to have to watch him deteriorate each day and knowing as a mother that this time there was nothing I could do to save him.
Michael was known as Uncle Boo Boo to his nieces and nephews, and he loved them dearly.
They still to this day ask about him. They talk about him. And it helps me. It helps me with my grief. I've gotten better.
The driver of the other car has not been found. This adds to Simpson's pain. She has a message for that driver to turn himself in.
You took somebody special from our family. And I can never bring my son back. That's never going to change. But just you being held accountable is all that I would want.
While the vehicle-on-vehicle fatalities are up, TPD is seeing a dramatic decrease in the pedestrian fatalities from last year. In 2022, 49 people died crossing the streets of Tucson. So far this year, the number is 11. Lieutenant Petty believes handing out reflective gear last summer along with other educational programs contributed to the lower numbers.
We also have obtained grant funding through the Governor's Office of Highway Safety to combat pedestrian fatalities and to do some enforcement along with educational outreach as well.
Also down the number of bicyclists and motorcyclists killed on the road. Coming up on News 4 at 5, the newly implemented traffic watch and how the community is looking out for one another. Reporting live from Midtown, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.
All right, Lupita.